Alright guys, we'll get this video started. It's it's been taking me all day to do this video. Um, I've been busy with the office, and it was abnormally busy today. Uh, Also, I've been procrastinating on it. I don't like how I look on camera, whether it's video or still photography. I don't. Anyway, this is probably going to be the longer video of all my videos. Um, I'm gonna try not to get too emotional, but I can't promise that. um, I didn't write anything down, so I might forget things I might want to say because I have no choice. It is an emotional video. I mean, I'm pouring my heart out here, and there's things I want to say, things I want to mention, uh, explanation of this video and this Facebook page that I made. Um, I Like I said, it's probably going to be the longest of all the videos. I'm going to try not to repeat myself or dwell on things too much. Basically, I have a buttload of Facebook pages, whether it's for my DJing, whether it's for my body piercing and tattooing, uh, my charity page for the church, or the fundraiser page type event page, um, arrows in my personal page, my business page. It goes on, you know. I've basically been eliminating them. I have a lot of things on my plate, and I need to tackle one thing at a time. I'm good at multitasking, but um, it became overwhelming. Um, so this is an important page. I'm actually gonna be spending a lot of time on this one. Not too much time daily because I am busy. I'm trying to build my business. Um, and I'm saying a lot. Anyway, basically, I made this page because I've tried everything. And what I mean by I tried everything, I mean on several different aspects. I try to lose weight in so many ways. I've tried to self motivate and build my esteem. Um, and not some things have worked to an extent. Not too many things really have worked at all. Um, I I know some people have had a rough life, and a lot of people have had a rough life. Some of them rougher than mine. Everybody deals with things differently. I'm dealing with mine the way I handle it. I'm learning from mistakes I've made and learning from learning experiences in my life. I I went through a lot of things, and this is basically my story. Um, this is I'm not gonna try to make this boring, and I know you're probably on it now, being like, "What the heck?" But I try to get to the point. I made this Facebook page to, and it's the building of a legacy. So it's facebook.com/, the building of a legacy. And what that essentially means to me is, you know, if you don't know what legacy is, then look it up. No, but I want to build something for my family. I'm 35 years old. Some of the goals and dreams that I haven't accomplished them. It happens to a lot of people, yeah. I take them personally. I live by goals. Um, but with what I'm doing with this page is, I was told that if you announce your goals, you announce your dreams. Well, first of all, there's a difference between dreams and goals. You know, if you don't have a time limit set on your goal, then your goal is just basically a dream, and it'll continually be a dream. You know, you need to set a time for yourself, of when you want to accomplish this. And I with this video, I'm going to be straight up and honest. I might say things that people might not like. Some things people might disagree with. Hey, but like I said, I'm going to be honest. My father always said, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one. Um, and it's true. Some people might be hating on me. That's totally fine. I'm not here for you. I'm here for myself and my family. And however else the Lord can work through me. If you're hating on me right now, then sit tight, because there's a lot more to be hating on. I'm going to change. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change my family's life. And the direction I'm going is we're going to live our life by the Lord, and we're going to be a successful family within each other, with the Lord, and financially. And I'm going to do whatever I can to help others. With the page that I have, my main goal is to, well, I went through a lot of things, and one of them is suicide. People say, well, if you were serious about it, you would have done something already. Well, the attempts have been there. There's always been something that stopped me, with proof that I'm here and I have a purpose. Even though I might not know it right now, I'm gonna learn what it is. I'm gonna figure it out. You know, and I'm gonna do it, whatever it is, to be that purpose. I didn't write things down. I didn't. I I just don't want this to sound scripted by any means. I don't want it to sound planned out. So basically, I'm gonna say whatever's on my mind or what happened. I'm gonna give updates and my progress, and that's about it. To get to my story, my goal that I was saying before, my mind's all over the place. I haven't slept since Saturday night. It's now Monday, 5:57 in the evening. I was worried about doing this video. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this video or any of these or this page, and I kind of got excited because I'm not dwelling on how far I have to go. I'm dwelling on where I want to be and where I'm gonna be. My whole purpose of this is, I talk about a legacy a lot. And Dr. Bertice Berry, I love her to death. If you ever see this video, props to you, because you're one of the ones that helped me out. She taught me that to leave a legacy is not something that you do when you die. And it's something that a legacy is something you leave when you walk out of the room. And that's what I want to do. I want to be the go-to person for my family. And the only way I'm going to do that is by bettering myself, losing weight. I've been battling that for years. Depression and everything else. If you're still here, congrats to you. I appreciate it. You know, you're supporting me. And there'll be a quiz later. No, but I know this is boring. I'm sorry, but I don't know what to say. This is different for me. I never done this before. I'll get straight to it, okay? I was married before, and I was in a rough marriage. My ex decided to cheat on me with several people, one being a meth dealer. I tried to help her and get her away from that, those type of people, and clean her up, and I did for some time, but then she snuck around and did it again. Now, people are like, why are you mentioning all this? Well, I'm telling you my story. If you don't want to hear it, go ahead and shut it down and move on. I don't care. Whoever sits here and hears it, hey, props to you, and I appreciate for the support. one night I was sleeping and she decided to shoot me up with meth, and I was instantly addicted. And if you ever been woken up out of your sleep and scared and jumpy, picture that like 1,000 times more. Yeah, people are gonna say, "Oh, you can get her put in jail." You know what? That's part of my life. That's the past. She's suffering right now because she's allowing it. But I was addicted to meth for the better part of a year. It took control so bad to where I quit my job because all I wanted to do was smoke meth. Part of me knew I didn't want to do it. Part of me did it because I felt she'd love me more. And I tried to kill myself. I smoked about 2 8 balls from what I remember. Whether it's possible or not, I don't know. All I know is that I was in the bathroom and smoked them till the pipe was clear, and I broke the pipe. And that's not who I am. That's not who I ever wanted to be. And I know I have a purpose because I don't know anyone that can smoke that much on a Saturday night, stay up all night, and on Sunday know you never wanted to touch that stuff again. Um, I, I'm amazed. Other people are amazed. Doctors are amazed. The doctor that I had, and he said I had enough in my system for 5 people. Um, but I never had an addiction for it ever since. I never wanted to do it ever again. I never wanted to touch it. I was instantly disgusted, and I knew it wasn't me. And I remember just breaking down in the corner and praying, begging God to please forgive me. And whatever He does, just don't ever allow that to. Don't ever allow me to do something that's stupid again. So I also thought it was a great way to lose weight because I was. Found an alternative, and I'll tell you right now, if you think Adipex or Topamax is an alternative to losing weight, don't do it. Especially if you have a doctor like what I had. I was on it for the better part of a year and a half. I was only supposed to be on it for about 3 weeks, supervised. He was shoving them things at the highest dosage down my throat like crazy. I was losing weight, but I became addicted to the medication. I knew when I didn't have it, I wanted it because I was afraid I was going to be fat again, even bigger. I was over 550 pounds, and my my scale's limit was 550. I I didn't I couldn't I didn't know how much I really weighed. All I know is that I had the limit of my scale hit, and at this time I was wearing a size 68 to size 72 pants. And I was so ashamed and disgusted. I noticed with the medication that I was on, I started getting memory loss, memory fogginess. I knew what I wanted to say, but I couldn't just get it out. If I was typing something on the computer, I could look at it, go to type it, and I'd instantly forget. The pharmacist said that he couldn't believe the doctor was giving me this for this long. It causes epilepsy, causes, the seizures and everything. And the dosage I had was outrageous. I didn't know what was going on in my life. I just knew I wanted to lose weight. I still continued in that marriage the bad marriage. And I was literally on Christmas writing a letter to my family about how much of a disappointment I am, and I'm worthless. I had a gun to my head, and my ex-wife basically told me to pull the trigger. I'm not crying at this point because I really don't care, anymore about that. I'm just mentioning it as part of my story, letting you guys know. Um, I guess I stayed with her because I was afraid of being alone. And the one person I truly, truly loved, I was stupid and left New York. On Christmas Day, I was writing to my family how sorry I am, and I can't go on anymore. And right when I was done writing the letter, MySpace was the thing. Back in 2007, and on 2007 December 25th, my true love that I've been in love with this girl since the day I laid eyes on her. And trust me, when things are important to me, I remember it all. February 20th, 1993 is when I first saw her in Lincoln High School. December 25th of 93, she told me a special word that only her and I know. We were best friends, and I left December 31st in 97, and that was the biggest mistake I ever did, was leaving her, because maybe both of our lives would be different, but at the same time I see it as a learning experience, and it makes us appreciate each other way more now. March 23rd of 99, she found me again. And May, I don't remember the exact date of 99, I told her how I felt. Well, I wrote her a letter. And on December 25th, 2007, Araminta found me. I was about to kill myself, and I got a message on MySpace, and I saw this picture of a beautiful woman, and I was just like, that's not her, and I broke out in tears. And I told her to call me. She called me. I told her that one special word that we have that only each other really knows, and it was on from then. She told me that was in '07, but that was, I know the Lord was working. I had left New York in 97, and in '07 she found me. And then in 2008, December 11th, she told me she wanted to be with me. We finally saw each other in May 18th, '09. And I finally started talking to her two sons, Lance and Christian. And to this day, at times I say I don't have many accomplishments. Like, I start things, I don't finish them, and that's not something I want to be known for. But my biggest accomplishment is April 18th of 2009. I got a call from these two little boys, and they asked me to be their dad. That's also one of the reasons why I'm doing this video. One of the reasons why I made this page. I want to be held accountable for the things I say and do, and I want to be able to accomplish all my goals and dreams. I know through those dates that I just mentioned, that little history of, my notebook and my Notebook movie, all those things are signs of importance to me, that there's a reason why I shouldn't end my life. I'm not thinking about it now. Trust me, I haven't thought about it since December 25th in 2007. Um, and this is also part of why this video is hard, because the last time I made a video of myself, I was planning on ending my life because I was tired of writing. I had about 9 journals, I think, and when Abra came down here, she made me burn them all to start our life over. She's one hell of a woman. And I thank the Lord every day that I'm blessed with her and these 2 boys. But where I'm at right now in my life is that usually I can see where I'm going to be tomorrow. Well, I can depict where I want to be, and I can see where my future is. Not so much as see my future, but I know where I want to go, what's going to happen. And lately I've been on the path of basically not knowing anything. I feel like I'm at a loss. I feel like I don't know what to do. So this is another alternative. I'm going to see how this goes. Maybe this will help somebody else out there. Crap, 21 minutes this video already. My gosh. Sorry. But to wrap it up, I was over 550 pounds and lost a lot of weight. Went down to 317. Not totally the safest way. Atkins diet worked for me. Low carb. All that good stuff. But I started getting sick. And now I'm diabetic. And I've been running from the fact of being diabetic. And now I'm just at the point where I'm accepting it. But I'm going to make it to where I don't have diabetes anymore. I'm going to lose this weight to where they're going to see that I don't have it anymore. I was told that if I lose the weight, I won't have diabetes anymore, and I'm praying that's true. But I'm also going to make it to where I have diabetes. Diabetes doesn't have me. Back in October 2013, I was the director of a credit union. And I was going on a lot of doctor's appointments because that's around the time I found I was diabetic. Found out I was diabetic. And my legs were itching and hurting, and I thought I didn't know what it was. I went to a doctor, and she said not everybody gets this, but the diabetes has caused the bacteria in my system, and I'm not on the verge. You know, they say you're on the verge to scare you at times or tell you this is where you can't go. But I'm at the first stages of losing my legs. She said that the only way I can stop this is by losing the weight. I can't lose my legs. I want to be able to play with my boys. I want to be able to walk Ara down that aisle when we get married. I don't want to be wheeled down it. I need to do this for me first, so I can be there for my family and do it for them. I know nobody ain't going to do it for me. So that's why I declare this video as part of my breakthrough. All I ask is, pray for me, support. I have to do this on my own. Pray for, my business, because with my business, once I'm licensed, I'll be making great money and I'll be able to help a lot of people. That's another reason why my weight took over my life, my diabetes took over my life. I found out recently that the reason why I was laid off from my company is because they didn't want to be part of that bill if I lost my legs. And they said that I wasn't reliable anymore because I was on too many medical appointments. even though I worked the longest hours there. Whatever. People are gonna say you can sue them. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with that stress. I just want to move on with my life. I just want to be there for my family, to build a bigger family. And, you know, I know I have a great family. I have an amazing sister who's always worried about me. I have two amazing brothers that took the place of my father after he passed of cancer, who was also diabetic. I had an amazing uncle, my Uncle Ronnie, who I also made a promise to that I would definitely lose the weight. He was so worried about me because he had the same issues I'm having now, and he passed. I have an amazing mother who will bend over backwards and kill for her kids, and has always supported me. And I have amazing, amazing future mother-in-law, father-in-law, who I consider my mom and dad. I love you guys. They've always been there for me. They've always been there for us. I don't want to be remembered as this fat guy that doesn't succeed and come through with the things he says or wants to do. I don't want to be this fat guy that just gives up. I want to be that man that my father always wanted me to be, that my brothers were trying to raise me as, my mother was trying to raise me as. I want to be that man that my kids and my wife is going to be proud of. God, I hate crying. I have amazing members at church that support me fully. My pastor, my friends that are there, I have a lot of support. I have a lot of support, but it's up to me to do it. I have to do it. So, these videos, I promise they're not going to be this long. I found a system that I'm going to try. It's called DDP Yoga. My back is really bad due to my weight and injuring it back in New York. And the results that I'm seeing are proven, and it's something I want to be a part of. So, like I said, if you stood this long through this video, wow, thank you. Leave it in the comments below or something. Let me know you watched almost 30 minutes of this video. Either you were really bored or you do care and will support. I appreciate it so much for those of you that are being supportive. And that's it. We'll see where this goes from here. But I'm accountable. And I'm going to hold myself accountable for everything I say. I'm going to do this. So, my family and friends, I love you guys. And thank you. I don't know what else to say, so bye. Well, my father always said, you don't say bye, you say see you later. Byes are forever. So, I'll see you guys later.